Hello, you radiant rays of light condensed into matter. How are you? I hope freaking better than I've been doing, let's say.
Like, I resulted to meditating and sitting with myself and practicing mindfulness. That's how bad it got, you know?
And now you can see why this is my second time recording this. I've just been having some really honest conversations with myself and asking myself some really serious questions about my intentions, about who I'm doing things for and why I do everything in my daily life. And I'm just really just looking at all my unresolved things right in the face. And the last time we chatted, I was auditioning for Gabby, which feels like an absolute lifetime ago, even though it wasn't. But it also was, because I started auditioning for that project months ago and now we are mid-August, so didn't hear back. That's okay. We are officially moved on to the next. Shortly after that process and finding out that I wasn't gonna do it, I had a lot of reflection time and was like, okay, just as usual, back to the work, and just a culmination of realizing that the summer was ending and it was August and I had not booked a summer show, and that feels honestly so stupid to even come out of my mouth, because who cares if I didn't book a summer show? Why am I adding a timeline to that? But that's just like something that my brain was so rude to offer me and be like, yeah, you didn't book anything this summer. Okay, that is a bit of some statistics that we need to take into account. I don't know, I was just really eating myself up with not being where I wanted to be amongst a group of people, dancing, singing, making art, or creating. And rather than going to dance class where that exists and continuously going to the piano, picking up the mic right there, I had a whole realization of how addicted I also was to my phone. That was so terrible. To see how many hours a day I spend on my device, I actually forced myself to look at it, because I was like, yeah, let's see actually how much time. I was like my own parent. I was like, oh yeah, give me your phone. Let's see how many hours you spend on Instagram a day. Let's see how many hours you do that a day. And I'm like, oh, so much of your time is actually not, it's being misplaced and you're not even aware of it. And I need you to really be strict with yourself and parent yourself right now and tell yourself, no, you need to get off the iPad now. Like, it is time, because you are wasting your time with things that are not filling you up. And just by doing things that fill you up, I love you and you are trying and I see you trying, but I need you to work harder. And I was like, I fear I already knew that. And there was this moment of like, yeah, but I need you to really apply and commit yourself to this, because if you want anything, you have to go get it yourself. Kill me. Hated that. Hated that realization. And I was like, yeah. And it's tough because even after I book, I have to book then again. Like, that is the life of it. And I'm like, yeah, there's not going to be like a project or a person or something that saves you, like miraculously. I did start dance classes 2 weeks ago and I was really nervous to get back into it, and I started at a new dance studio, so I will insert some clips of that now. Driving to dance class, and I think I just remembered that I did not pack any shoes for today because it was contemporary, and I was like, oh, I don't know what kind of shoes is for that. And then I just like left with nothing. So I'm really hoping you dance barefoot. But while I was in the work and I was at the dance class, I could feel myself so frustrated and being like, I wish I never would have stopped dancing. I wish I would have tried more. I wish I was further in my progress of being a triple threat now. Like, as we all, I thought I'd be more further. I thought I'd be more advanced. And I'm like, I need you to be so real with me right now, girl, Because since you were younger, all you wanted to do was live in LA and have the opportunity to come to the dance studios here and train and work and come in person to the auditions and be in the community that is the arts. And you are quite literally doing that right now. But you are so busy trying to get your next show and trying to be where you want to be, and I understand, and yes, all of that is valid, but at the same time, I also need to stop and realize how much of what I have always desired is right in front of me, and that realization of, oh my gosh, I'm actually where I wanted to be, was like such a gratitude moment for me. It really kind of shook me to my core. My whole meditation journey that I have been really keeping close to my chest, because I also feel pretty fearful to talk about like woo-woo stuff and all that stuff. And I can feel myself feeling more confident to start talking about that, because so much of my meditating and my inner world that I work on helps me to keep going, you know? Oh, say that. Say that with your whole chest, girl. But I can just feel myself being fearful, and always promised myself I would just show up as authentically as I could, but it's just sometimes really hard because this stuff is so close. Man, it is so tough to get these words out, y'all. And even after I book my next show, I will still have to be in dance class and vocal lessons, so it's like, get into the routine and start loving the routine and the process and the growth, because it's not gonna stop. Like, make peace with the growth and the ebbs and flows of it, because that is just the reality, mama. And I really hate to say it. I really do, and I'm sorry. And don't even get me started on everything that's going out on the outside world, that it feels like even chasing this joy, I feel guilty for it, and that's a whole other layer. But joy is an act of resistance, and we must stay focused, and we must stay happy and relish in the love that we have, because we will not be scared. We will not give in to that. Absolutely not, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. If you are resonating with this at all, just kind of drop a heart, because I feel like I am oversharing, and I don't know, just this is so, I can't even look at you. And since my crash out last week, I have shown up to dance class with such a different attitude and appreciation. It's so crazy. I'm doing exactly what I want to do. Like, I have been seriously missing out by not finding a dance studio near my house and like really spending so much time there. Everyone in the dance classes is so encouraging, and all the teachers, everyone's so awesome. Found so much community and love and inspiration from going to these dance classes. Like, showing up to dance class feels like a coming to home, and how I feel when I show up to the theater, you know? Those goosies, so much around you at these dance studios. When I come to the piano, like when I bring myself to the piano and I lay myself there, I actually feel this moment of coming to home, like coming to myself, and it feels great. So I need to sit in that, because there is just as much love and joy and magic in the coming to the microphone, coming to the piano, going to the dance class, creating art, seeing art. Oh my God. Did seeing Tick Tick Boom this weekend heal me? Probably. I'm like, is this show about us? Let's go.
Okay, but why is the fire department here?
Made it to my meter with 1 minute to spare, baby.
I'm home.
That's who I am.
One thing was, I went into the Disney Channel building and I sat down with the president of Disney Channel and I said, I want to make history. And that's what this is.
This is the last page to my journal. And I can feel, even in myself, that I'm ending a chapter and starting anew. And after dance class today, I went up to the front desk and I enrolled myself for a tap beginners boot camp that I'm extremely, extremely excited for. I haven't done like a dance boot camp or actors boot camp or any boot camp in like so long. So I'm really excited to really get the fundamentals.
Because reading is what? Fundamental.
That's right. That's right.
I feel so supported and loved by this community, and I need to remind myself that I can show up as my full self, and the people that resonate with it will resonate with it and be here. And if you're still watching this video, thank you for seeing me and holding space for me. I know this was a lot and I just like poured my guts everywhere, but I don't know, I just really feel like I want to show up even more, and I need to stop being so fearful of speaking my full truth. Even if it is a little corny or cryy or woo-woo or whatever, it's like that's who I am, and I need to stop hiding those parts of me to be more, I don't even know, like accepted, so I'm not seen as weird. If you're watching this, you freaking know I'm weird and I'm emotional. Like, who am I hiding from? I don't know.
Bonus part to the video, I don't know if it'll make it in, but it should, P, because you said that you would want to show up in more, you know, sensitive ways, and this is one of my spaces that I've never checked in with you guys when I'm like really in the meditating vibes and post-reflection, which, listen, there's so many nuggets here, but you know, it's like, welcome to this. Are you ready for this? Don't read my journal, please. Privacy. I'm filling out my last page in my journal right now, and it feels like the end of something. Just realizing how many distractions I've been hiding behind because I'm like too scared to like really commit or something. I don't know. Finishing that chapter, quite literally, like literally done with this book, with this journal. I have had that since 2018.
Hey, sweetie. I know we had a really tough day at dance class today. I know. And it's okay to feel sad and scared and anxious and disappointed that you aren't further in your abilities. But it's okay, because we are showing up. We are showing up for ourselves now. But I'm so proud of you. This is something you have wanted for so long. And you are showing up scared. I know that you feel frustrated.